Hello everyone. Today we're going to do a fun experiment. By making flywheel-powered cars, we'll test different structures. The tether is used to release the climbing ability of flywheel cars. This is the driver. Now let's test the car's endurance. After a series of complex calculations, the car's endurance is 1.79 meters. This is a simulated sand and stone track made of cork. It took an hour to break up these cork pieces. Contestant number 1 starts the challenge. Unfortunately, it failed before it could succeed. It turned out to be a problem with the small gear meshing. Using parts to fix the upper and lower structures. Let's do the second test. Car number 1 passes the flat ground test. Now increase the angle to 5 degrees. The car starts the challenge again. Unfortunately, it was unsuccessful. Contestant number 42, a four-wheel drive flywheel car. Let's test the endurance of car number 2. Manual start will affect the test results, so we'll use a motor for the test here. The test result is 0.94 meters. We start directly from the martial arts difficulty. Do you think it can succeed? Unfortunately, it's just a little short. Optimize the car's auxiliary difficulty by increasing weight and power. Second challenge. Barely succeeded. The difficulty is further increased to 10 degrees. Failed without any suspense. Car number 3 appears. This time, it has 2 flywheels. Endurance should be significantly improved. Still test endurance first. How much endurance do you think this speed will increase? The result is 1.7 meters to start. Challenge 10 degrees difficulty. Without any suspense. Next is the 15-degree slope test. Our number 3 car is still up to the challenge. Do you think it can pass 20 degrees successfully? The wheels got stuck in the soft mud right away. "20-degree challenge failed. Number 4 contestant has switched to tracks. This should give it more grip. The range is 0.85 meters. Let's start with a 10-degree difficulty. It passed 2 easily. Next is 15 degrees. Still no problem. Do you think 20 degrees will be successful? I didn't expect this result. Due to the high center of gravity of the car flipped over for the first time. The solution is to add a set of drive wheel sets. The second test begins. The second test is successful. Next is 25 degrees. Another successful challenge. Now it's 30 degrees. This should be the limit for number 4 car. Number 5 contestant added a motor drive. Easily passed the 5-degree slope. It failed the 10-degree climb due to the wheel size. This time, optimization was done by increasing the car's width. It successfully passed the 10-degree climb. Now it's 15 degrees. Unfortunately, it failed. This time, optimization was done by increasing the number of wheels. To balance the weight, the battery pack is placed in the middle. Continuing the 15-degree climb challenge. Successfully passed. Failed the 20-degree climb. This time, larger tires were replaced. Using front-wheel drive. Unfortunately, it failed to pass the 10-degree climb. Now change to 4-wheel drive. Ten-degree challenge successful. Unfortunately, the 15-degree climb was unsuccessful. Swapping for tires with better grip. Still unsuccessful. Then let's make a miracle with more effort. Continue stacking up the number of tires. 15-degree challenge begins. Although its speed isn't fast, it's still relatively stable. 20-degree challenge successful. Too bad it failed. This time, let's try the effect with large tires directly. "15-degree challenge successful. 20-degree challenge." It predictably failed at the starting line. Next, we'll try a different approach. No longer using wheels. Starting at a 15-degree slope. Although the process is very difficult, at least it's still moving forward. "15-degree successful. Now testing 20 degrees. Do you think it can succeed? It can actually transform into a launcher. Start launching corks. This time, use a triple fork instead of a double fork. The speed seems a bit faster than before. Unfortunately, it just fell over and quit. This time, add a counterweight module to the front. Let's consider it a success. Now it's time for our tracked vehicle to appear. Moderate testing begins. A technical failure occurred. Increase chain synchronization power output. Second test begins. 10-degree incline successful. Next is 20 degrees. The tracks are slipping. This time, we'll change to non-slip tracks. Friends living in the north should understand the function of anti-skid chains. 20 degrees. Second test begins. Unfortunately, it failed again due to the center of gravity issue. Swap the front and rear of the car. 20-degree test successful. Now it's 25 degrees. "25-degree test failed. Let's open our minds. Try some different devices. I didn't expect this thing to be able to climb a 15-degree slope. 20-degree test failed. Remember to support LEGO Play. See you next time.